Hey guys and welcome, my name is Paul, I'm a director-writer in Los Angeles, and today we are doing Film Director Reacts to Loona's So What? Some people have asked me what got me into K-pop. Well, for one, it's awesome. For two, I am Korean, so it kind of fits. And for three, I actually am doing a TV pilot. I wrote a TV pilot which is currently at NBC with a showrunner right now, and I'm doing a revision of it. So I had to do a lot of research into it, and so that kind of got me down that K-pop rabbit hole. I can't really say what that showrunner does on NBC, what the show is, but it's a very big show. And if you want to know something about the industry, what you need to do is when you have a TV show, you usually need to attach a showrunner. Every show has a showrunner. That person is in charge of delivering the entire series of a TV show. So usually networks like it when you attach somebody who has experienced already that they can trust to deliver a show at the end of the season. So my show right now is with a showrunner over there, so wish me luck. So here we go. This is Loona, So What? And action.
Do not accept the fate of the moon.
Ooh, strong. This is really strong. A lot of filters on this. I'm going to tell you something about these shots in a second.
Reveal to the world.
Okay, I want to skip that for a second, go right to this one. When you do dance, if you've ever been a dancer, it's a very forward-facing art. So basically in film, you can actually go around everyone, shoot all different angles. When you dance or you're on a stage, everyone's standing on one side of you looking this way. So all your blocking is based on people looking at you from one direction. So the way you block, especially in dance, is very important. So for instance, in a lot of choreography in dance, if they want characters to seem very mysterious, they start with their back to you, or they enter with their back to you because you don't see their face. It's creating mystery. That's what they're doing here. Their back is to you, creating mystery.
The hidden side.
Beautiful shot. So with this shot here, usually you want someone well lit, but with Loona or with this, it's very cinematic that they actually have a little bit of light source from the top. It's beautiful, beautiful shot. And again, because the face is in shadow, it creates mystery. Beautiful shot.
Burn yourself.
Notice how that color bleeds into this, that they're using the same color lights. Okay, now this is what I was going to tell you earlier. The thing that makes Loona videos very interesting is that they're probably the most cinematic of any music videos in K-pop I've ever seen. And what I mean by cinematic is it's more like a feature film. The reason is because they have a ton of exteriors. All these shots are outside. Usually in K-pop videos, they're on a soundstage, they're enclosed, it's a very controlled environment, it's blasted by light, it looks very bright and controlled. With Loona videos, the ones I've seen, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong and tell me if I'm right, that they have a ton of shots outside. By putting shots outside, you get, if you look here, look at that depth, look at the buildings in the background, you get kind of an epic scope. Plus you get very natural light. Look at their faces, it looks like they're outside, just a natural lighting instead of that bright kind of beauty lighting. Much more cinematic. Again, a lot of moving shots. Moving shots create a lot of energy. This is handheld, you can tell it's a little shaky as the person's running. One thing about this is that also with Loona, they have a lot of just very shots that just swing really fast, like they're fast shots. A lot of K-pop videos that you're gonna see, they have moving shots and chop, 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 but Loona has these shots that are just like swinging quick, pushing quick. It's like you can kind of see someone having to run. Like just imagine that. Someone actually has to be running and moving the camera. Keep that in your mind. With Loona, the cameraman has to run. See, look at all these exteriors. These are real sets. I mean, these aren't in a studio. These are actually real locations. And that's the other thing that makes them very cinematic is they actually use real locations. It's not all in a studio. And right along with that, I'm thinking that this director, what he's trying to do, or she's trying to do, is they're trying to actually give each one of the girls their own location. So when you have a lot of girls, I think there's 12, that means you have at least 12 locations to use. And just the sheer number of locations also makes it feel very big, because most K-pop videos, they're not going to have 12 locations. So what makes it feel cinematic? Outdoor shots, lots of locations, and what was the other thing I said? Forgot. Oh, actually on location, not in the studio, actually, because you see, look how big those places are. And this is so cool about this. These are all real locations. Look at the depth, look at the real space. It provides so much depth with these huge buildings behind them. Are they twins? Now they're creating some textural differences here. They're all singing together, then they're doing a slow push in. Then they're all singing, then they're doing a slow pull out. Then they're all singing, then they're doing a slow push in. It's kind of like this quick tempo change. Really good. You can do it in music, you can do it with videos and the way you shoot things. It's good pacing. Can we just take a minute to appreciate how beautiful that melody line was? There was just a pad underneath it and that girl's voice came in. Very beautiful. Let's look at the shot. The shot was gorgeous. Hold on a second. So this shot here, so beautiful. So the character or the person is set dead center in the screen. They're dead center on the vertical axis and dead center on the horizontal axis. Usually you never want someone dead center in the screen. Our eyes actually don't work that way. We don't look right in the middle of things. We can talk about the golden proportion of the Fibonacci series some other time, but that's not really where our eyes look. And so typically speaking, you want people offset a little bit. And then just at really specific moments, sometimes you might want to put someone right in the middle for effect. I'm not sure because I don't remember. I don't know if there was actually a lot of people who were in the middle of the frame before, but if this is the first time that someone's been directly middle of the frame, that is beautiful. I'm not really sure that's the case, but if that's the case, that is beautiful. And what I actually would have liked to have seen with this, because there were so many fast cuts, I would have liked to have taken a moment with this image, with her singing. Give me 10, 15, not too long, maybe 8 to 10 seconds of this instead of going to that sort of dancing part. It's been fast, fast, fast. Let me just sit with this for a second. Just maybe do a slow push in for 8 seconds as she's singing. And let me sit with this beautiful image for a second. It's what I would have preferred. But, you know, I'm not directing this. Beautiful melody line. It's the best part of the song. It's beautiful. Again, here's that red again. So when you direct something red, you want to tell a story through visually. Everything's about storytelling. So you want to narrate a story through colors, through shots, through framing, through everything. You have all these tools in your toolbox to actually tell a story. Just love how they watch that with that color. Again, swinging the camera. Again, imagine, all the cameramen have to run in Loona videos. Huge locations. And ending with a word, and I think they started with a word. I'm not sure what it was, but I'm sure it has something to do with this ending word. Again, Loona, the most cinematic group, and I didn't even talk about the song. The song was great. But as far as cinematic goes, Loona is the most cinematic group in terms of their videos. Again, outside location, outside shots, big actual real locations, and many, many of those locations. All those things make it feel very big, very grand, very expensive. And that song rocked. So beautiful, good stuff. I think I think this group is really on the rise. It's very interesting music. It's more, there's a tinge of sort of jazziness to it and some of their older stuff. It definitely sounds like Loona, just really cool. Loved it. All right, guys, that is it for this video, so that's a wrap.